Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for March 22nd. We'll do the easy, then the hard. The easy is called 22 over 3. Let's play. So, in each row, each column, and each colored region, we need to place exactly one star. We also can't put stars next to each other, even diagonally. So, a star here and a star here would not be allowed. Now, orange and blue are gimmies. They're one cell regions, so we just have to put the star there. Now, indigo has only one place left. Why does it only have one place left? Because this star took out from the whole column, but it also touches all three of these. And so nothing left exists in indigo that can be a star legally except this one. So if you don't have the auto placement on that and you're new, that might be confusing why that happened. Same thing with green. All right, one of these three removes from here. Star will be in one of these three. That removes from the rest of the column, which places are brown. And then red is in one of these two. And that's going to remove both of these. Do you see why? This touches both of them, and this also touches both of them. So those can't be in. That leaves just one yellow, one red, one gray. And that's it. All right. So I would call that that's a plonker to an extent. There was a little bit of logic at the end. I don't know if there was something different you could do. But I'd still classify that as a plonker. You just plonk all the stars and you're done. Let's do diagonal chain, the hard. All right, that removes from those. This removes from those. This L shape always removes from this guy here. It's in the same column as most of it, and it touches what's left. So now we're down to these two. That removes from those two. Now brown is this column. This sees the entire thing, touches the entire thing. Down to these two. That takes out from all those. All right. What's next? Is there an obvious thing, or do I need to think a little harder? Indigo is still pretty open. Blue. I'm noticing these lining up. There's also lines up with blue. So like, let's just draw this out here. This is kind of what I'm looking at. I don't think it does anything yet, but let's pay attention to it, right? Because in these 4 rows, we need exactly 4 stars, and we know where 3 of them are. One will be in yellow, one will be in brown, and one will be in blue. So we only get one more star in the entirety of all of this. So we can't X anything out, but we only get 1 star, which feels important, but I don't know exactly what to do about it. Is there a particular placement of the star that would be interesting? I'm not sure. Let's see if there's anything else to look at. I haven't looked at columns yet. Okay. We know that yellow and brown take these 2 columns. We knew that already. Blue and orange do line up in these 2 columns, so we can get rid of the rest of those columns, just indigo. Oh, okay, and now indigo is in those 4 rows that I highlighted. So we got yellow, brown, blue, and indigo locked to these 4 rows, which means that these aren't in. Okay, perfect. Now this is a shape that does that and that, touches those, or sees those 2 and touches that one. Top row can only place in red now, so that can't be in for what it's worth. Okay, so the left 3 columns, these 3 to the right of this red line, needs 3 stars, and there's only 3 colors it can put stars in: red, orange, and indigo. There is not another color can put it in. Green's been X'd out. And so that means that the rest of red and the rest of indigo aren't allowed to put a star. Okay, surely that did something. Three left here. This column is just red and indigo. Oh, I missed that when orange and blue lined up. I missed removing that one. I don't know how important that is, but maybe. Now we have green and gray lining up, which would have given us the same deduction. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have missed that. Oh, what else do we have going on here? Green and orange line up. Indigo is down to these. What am I missing? Okay, I'm going to look really carefully. Maybe there's something with rows, because the columns are like fairly evenly split. Okay, there is something with this row. Or just red. Red is down to these three. This touches all three of them, so that's not in. And that removes the rest of this row, because we're just down to these two. What else can we say about this? Anything else in rows? This row is down to these two. It's just like having a region that was two cells like this. It's the same thing. It's just for the row instead of a colored region. And so that does remove these two. And that means in this row we only have blue. Now that gives us yellow and brown. That actually gives us indigo, surprisingly. That's orange, red. And I must have missed something because it feels like there's two solutions. Oh, this here. That, and that. Okay, I did miss something. The other orange. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do?